Hey guys, my name is Nino Vasquez.
My name is Hanno Newman.
And together we are Fin and Fil.
This is our second YouTube video. We have a little bit different topic this time. We are going to answer some questions you have asked us. And first of all, thank you for asking us.
Thank you so much.
We do our best to answer you. So this video is totally about just answering more questions.
Yeah, and also before we get there, we just want to say thank you also for the 500 followers. We just broke the 500 followers
Spotify
milestone on Spotify. And also we have these days like 72,000 monthly listeners. So we want to thank you for listening to us. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's go to the questions.
Okay. Kivi, sakset, paperi.
Okay. Kivi, sakset, paperi. Okay, we'll start.
So I will start. Okay.
And then we'll start.
First question is going to be, let's get it up.
Let's get it up.
Let's go. What is the moment when you knew that music was the passion for you, if there was a moment? Okay, this is good starter. Good question. For me, there was actually a moment I knew that music was the passion. Of course, I got my my fire, or I was interested of music before this moment, but this was like a breakthrough. I was going to football practice. My mom was driving us usually to Helsinki where the practice was happening, and she took a Stevie Wonder CD, Talking Book by Stevie Wonder. I didn't know about Stevie Wonder that much back then, but after just sitting in the car going to practice, listening to this CD by Stevie Wonder, I started liking it so much that I wanted to learn how to play these songs on piano and guitar. And I think that trip to my football practice, it was like it was maybe a moment when I noticed that this is my passion.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Nino.
I guess for me it's like I think when I was 15, so I heard that there was a studio in the public library, which was in Sello, in Espoo Sello. It's like a shopping center. I saw it like when I was like checking for music CDs. Then I saw like a room, and there was like all this gadgets and stuff, and then I saw somebody like banging his head like it was feeling the music. I was like, what is going on in there? It seems like it's super fun. So I was like, I one day made like a reservation. Okay, I could get like like where they show like how the thing works. So I went there, and then they were showing me how the stuffs work, and then they started showing me how to make beats, like the very simple stuff. And I guess from there it's like I was like, I really like this, and there's like something that like fires up in me, like making music. And I guess like since then I never had a week that I didn't have any reservation, like once or twice.
Nice.
So yeah, until now I'm 23. It's been like how many years? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. 8 years.
8 years.
Is it 8 years? 8 years I've been, crazy with music. Yeah. About music or they was last time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, but yeah, that's how my fire really started.
So music has been there always, most of the time, most of our lives, but there was like some moments that like kicked it, give us like a boost in music, and those were our moments.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay,
it's
so
my turn.
Your turn.
I don't even know these questions, and these are all coming from you guys.
Yes.
Next question is, feature songs gonna be English or Filipino? Actually, after this album that we're making right now, which is fully in Bisaya, so we are planning right away, like the English song that, because we've noticed that Safe and Warm has more like listeners, so we made like a analysis that maybe if we make also in English, then I guess it will happen the same.
Yeah, it will reach more people.
It will reach more people, and I guess our majority are probably like, of course everyone can speak English, so we were thinking it's smarter to write in English.
But we will not stop writing Bisaya music.
Never.
Of course.
No.
And it's gonna be there, but we are planning to write English songs as well.
We also have a lot of Filipino friends here who happen to be Tagalog, so we might also start writing in the future Tagalog music. so that we can
Mhm.
also be introduced in the Tagalog music scene.
Mhm.
So yeah,
This
that's
kind
the
of
answer.
stuff.
Next.
Okay, what keeps you motivated to be creative? I think it's two things mostly. And first of all is noticing the development. So when I make a new song with Nino and I notice like this is better than the earlier song we'd made, we notice that there's like development happening. It's something that keeps me really motivated to make new songs, because we're practicing all the time how to be better players and be players, how to be better music makers, and it's paying off every time we make a new song because we learn new stuff all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me motivated. And second thing is getting feedback, getting good feedback, getting bad feedback, whatever, to notice that there are people listening to us. It's really motivating to keep doing it.
Mm.
And thank you guys for listening to us, and you guys keep me motivated.
I guess for me it's like I never have a week that I don't check the new Music Friday Philippines and contemporary Visayan music playlist made by Jude Gitamundok. So I check, like what my fellow musicians are making. So, I kind of like make my own formula. So I have I get inspiration from them, but I also, in my music, I fulfill the things that they haven't done. So I guess that's like my motivation. It's like, okay, knowing the fact that my music is still original, it's not being copied, or I'm not copying anyone's style. I guess that's what motivates me. So it's like in the back of my mind, it's like, okay, it's still original, so I'll stick with my style, and it's just like a matter of time that it's finally out there, and then people will get to hear this new style that is spoken in another language, which is Bisaya. And knowing the fact that Bisaya is still super young, the culture, or at least the new school is like super young, and still like very few numbers of people are actually contributing to the music scene. It's really exciting to like drop something new, that has never been heard before. So that's what motivates me. It's like when my songs are out there, it's like what will the reaction will be.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Next song.
I think it's your pick.
The next question is, do you guys like Mountain Dew?
Clear answer, yes.
Definitely yes. I was grown. I have. Never mind. We like Mountain Dew. Next. I wish we had Mountain Dew.
I wish we had, but we have been eating so much sugar stuff.
At least you.
At least I. Yeah. Skip.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. We have 3 more.
He has to shake it, even though there's only 3 left.
What inspires you? What inspires us, or what inspires me? Basically everything can be inspiring. Just normal stuff, everyday life. Whether just other people, hearing stories from other people can be inspiring for me. We were actually talking about this topic earlier, and it's really hard to answer this, what inspires, because there's so much stuff that really inspires. So I started thinking about old songs that we have been writing, that kind of perspective, like what inspired to write that song. Usually songs that I have written or composed, there has been some kind of struggle that really inspired me to write it. So it's like a therapeutic stuff. So if I think about old songs that I've written and what inspired me to write those songs, it's usually some kind of struggle, or just being tired at something, or just having bad period that inspired me to write the song. So bad times, other people and their stories inspire so much. Other musicians, those things, and just everyday life. Reading a book, there's just random text that just happens to be so something that I can relate to, and I'm like, oh man, I could write a song about this. It could happen anywhere or anytime. That's stuff.
Yeah. What inspires me is probably like when I find like a topic and then I find a nice chord, and at least like 2 chords is like a good start for me. If I have like 2 to 4 chords and then I have a topic in mind, it's like I don't know yet, but what I will be like writing, but I know exactly what's the topic I will be writing. That's how I am like inspired to write a full song. And when I'm in the zone, it's like I could finish a song in 30 minutes to 1 hour, and then I will just record that, and then I start shaping it to my on my computer, and then eventually I'll send it to Hannu. So I get like that really fast process when I'm like super inspired of that of that topic and the chords. It's like I could get it done like super quick. So like what he said earlier, if we talk about our past songs, what inspired us to write those songs is probably like what had happened during that time. And when I think about the songs that we've written, it's all like it all happened when there was something happening during that time. For example, Pwede Ba, it was like I was going through something that time, and I think it's the perfect song for that exact moment. When I think about Kita Na Lang, it's like exactly the kind of feeling. I mean, if I would write that into words, then it will be Kita Na Lang. I guess it's about the moment. It's about what we're going through during that moment.
And also, his lyrics and his compositions usually inspire me to add something there. So I think we also inspire each other somehow.
Yeah.
And that's important because we're a band.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like just like somebody writes a full song and that's it. No. No, I mean, I do that quite a lot, but it's always like better outcome when both can like sit like in like next. I have problems with prepositions, but like when we lay them down to the table, on the table. When we lay them all down on the table and we discuss about things, then something always comes up like much better than the original idea. So yeah, that's what inspires us and what inspired us.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next question. The next second last question is, do you plan on making songs in Finnish? We have like a small part in this album that is in Finnish, and it's not really that serious yet, but you know, it's like a stepping stone for us to actually pursue in Finnish also. Because like we're in Finland, we have 72,000 monthly listeners, but no one knows us like locally in Finland. Probably because we haven't really established ourselves yet, like officially, in the Finnish music scene. So yeah, definitely we'll be creating or writing in Finnish also in the future.
If we're gonna write songs in Finnish, we do it because we feel like doing it and we feel like trying that. And I think we are going to do it. I would say that we are going to release music in Finnish, but when is question I cannot answer.
We don't know
at
yet.
The moment. So it's time for the last question, and let's see. What's coming for Fin and Fil?
Ooh, that's the perfect last question.
That's a really good question. So what's coming for Fin and Fil? We're going to release the album we were talking about in our last video. It's going to be released before next summer. So you will hear it. You can listen to it while spending your summer wherever you are. That's the main goal for now, and we would love to keep making these videos. And again, send us any ideas if you have, what kind of topics we could talk about in these videos. Like I said, there's so much stuff we are working on. After the album, there's gonna be singles, new singles coming from Fin and Fil when we have released the album. We just try to keep doing new music, and that's the main goal of us. And Yeah.
We wish you guys to be healthy and, you know, stay away from corona and exercise as much as you can, eat well, get as much sun, and, you know, drink a lot of water, especially if you're in the tropical countries.
Mhm.
How about you?
This is our advice. I would say exactly the same. Try to enjoy as much as you can. Hope you can find your favorite music, find new music, learn new skills if you're into that kind of stuff.
Yes, and also reward yourself in every little winnings that you get in the way.
Yes, that's really good.
Do not just celebrate for the biggest achievements, but also reward yourself in every little steps that you make towards your goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we try to do the same. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you once more. Thank you for asking questions. Go stream us, listen to our music, Fin and Fil, on Instagram, Facebook, like our page, Fin and Fil.
Yeah.
And stream us on Spotify.
Stream us on Instagram.
Yeah, stream us on Instagram. Subscribe our Facebook. Guys, so we still got a few more questions. We already started filming, so we couldn't feature these questions there. So we're gonna just answer these questions now. You can read it out loud, bro.
Okay, so what he said here, not a question, but the jazz part in Pwede Ba is so good, like real good. I don't know if there was any like jazz part in Pwede Ba. Maybe he meant Kita na lang.
Yeah, there is jazz part in Kita na lang.
Yeah.
Jazz. Yeah. Yes. But thank you for feedback. It was actually inspired from the Englishman in New York by Sting. You know the song? I'm an Englishman in New York by Sting, and there was actually a swing jazz part. So that was inspiration for that part.
Yeah.
Kita na lang.
And it wasn't really like, it wasn't supposed to be serious. It was just like a joke, right? At first.
Yeah, at first it was a joke, but
yeah, at first it was like a joke, and then we were like, well, actually, it sounds fun. So
yeah,
it's
good. It's really good.
And then that was from Clint Casano. Now Julian Claire. So new music when? Well, like we said earlier, before summer, this 2021. Then the third question is, what's your favorite childhood memory? How about you?
Wow. My favorite childhood memory. This is so tough one. This is one of those questions that when you ask it, you start thinking about it, and it takes like so many years. I've been to Africa, Southern Africa, Namibia, Botswana, South Africa when I was little, and because my parents had some work stuff there, so those were really eye-opening memories to be there and see new cultures. So I'm gonna just say that, and if I get a better one, I will tell you. Great memories, if not the best, really great.
Okay, for me, I guess was when me and my classmates went to Cabinet, and it was like 5 a.m, and then we got like a 1 kilo, I think, fish from the fishermen, and they were all fresh, and we didn't have to pay anything because we were just kids, you know. So after having walked to that beach, and then we came home, then my aunt made the fish, and then we just ate with raw banana and, you know, with some ginamos. So it's like a fish sauce. And then we just had like a small feast with my classmates and by the help of my family. It was really fun. That's my show.
Sounds really nice.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
We'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys. We're Fin and Fil. We
Bye.
out. Bye.